Hi, this is Irina Shea, and this is part of our Wealth and Wisdom video series. Today, we're going to talk about when do I need supplemental needs trust provisions as a backup in my estate plan. So I'm going to share my screen with some thoughts. First of all, what are supplemental needs trusts? These are trusts for beneficiaries. It's typically children um, who rely on public benefits to live. So this is often a child with autism or some other developmental issue where they cannot have call it a self-sufficient life or working career to access, say, health insurance, or housing or basic needs. Okay. So there's a whole world of planning around these supplemental needs trusts. Our best practice in our office is if we identify that there is a child with these concerns, either present because they're already an adult or future because they're young and they're getting therapies, but it's not looking like they're going to be able to be self-supporting. We have to have these conversations. Okay. So what we often do is we often create a lifetime trust for the child. Um, that can be what's called a general needs trust for whatever they may need, housing, an allowance to live in the community and as independently as possible, for example. Um, but we also we add a backup supplemental needs trust so that in the future, if that child is relying on a government benefit, and the most common one is Medicaid for complex medical issues, right? It's usually medical insurance, extraordinarily expensive and not easy to otherwise access if the parents don't have enough. We like to add a provision that allows, um, we add this supplemental needs trust backup that allows the trustee to, we'll call it toggle from a general needs trust to a supplemental needs trust because we can't know the child's developmental progress fully. We can take a pretty educated guess with their medical team, but we also can't exactly know what government benefits will look like far into the future. And those government benefits are changing, and that's both at the federal and state level, federal and state. And quite honestly, families often move to another state that offers better programming for special needs persons. So we have to stay very flexible with these things. And so we will rely on backup provisions in addition to the primary trust provisions for any child that we think is going to need it later. These are very limited special circumstances, but we do talk about them in our office. So if you'd like to learn more, you can go to our website at irinashea.com, click on the Get Started tab, and our initial consultations are free of charge. Thanks.